All right, guys. Well, it looks like I made a mistake. I accidentally deleted my weigh-in this morning, which was exactly the same, the 201.8, I believe it was. And my blood ketones were surprisingly still 2.4. I was a little skeptical yesterday because I had a lot of MCT oil the night prior before I had my last meal of the day, which was around 9 p.m. and I can't believe it's still at 2.4. So I really believe now that I'm truly fat adapted or in a deep nutritional ketosis. So my body's burning fat efficiently at this rate. So I'm really stoked about that. A little bummed that I accidentally deleted the videos. Since I'm doing a lot of these videos on my phone and I have limited storage and I'm uploading these 20-minute 1080p videos, I try to delete them immediately after I upload them on YouTube. In kind of deleting the 38 videos or whatever, I accidentally deleted today's weigh-in and whatnot. But that's kind of where I am. I'm at the mall right now with my wife, so I just want to take a second to kind of give you guys an update with the video. I'm gonna go grocery shopping with my wife here in a little bit at Trader Joe's because I still don't have my meat from Grassroots Coop, and that should come in next week, so we'll go over that before I go on the river rafting trip to Leavenworth, Washington. And that's what I'm really nervous about. You know, I'm still gonna wear a Rashboard shirt because I don't feel super comfortable with having my shirt taken off and being shirtless in front of all my friends since I have the title as a personal trainer. But I do feel a lot better. I could definitely see a difference so far, and my wife especially. My wife has really been proud of me, and she hasn't seen this level of dedication and discipline for quite some time, and it's really helping our marriage. It's never easy seeing your significant other completely just lose control and be lazy and eat garbage in front of them and, you know, turn into this insecure hot button type of person that, you know, might have mood swings. So that's one of the main benefits of being healthy is you get to be confident, and from being confident you get to kind of enjoy life and be a more fun, outgoing, energetic person, and that's what people naturally want to gravitate to. You never want to be around somebody that's depressed and wants to stay in the house and only wears all black clothes that are baggy like sweatshirts because they're insecure about their stomach or their body or whatever, you know. So, and another thing I'm gonna do today, since I'm not fasting, is I'm gonna stop at Starbucks with my wife and have some heavy whipping cream inside of my coffee. It's not breaking my fast entirely, but nonetheless, to me, it doesn't really meet the standards of truly fasting. So another thing that we might end up doing is stopping for breakfast at a normal breakfast place called B3. It's in Linwood, Washington. I usually get the Denver omelet, and I tell them that even though they're gonna charge me the same amount, just don't give me any hash browns, don't give me any toast, don't give me any jam, just because I don't want to actually have the opportunity to, you know, fail with my nutrition or even binge. So I'll end up ordering some sausage links and avocado as well as some sour cream with it. So I'll show you guys how we do that. I'll probably split that with my wife because it is a lot of food and fat makes you feel full really quickly. So, but that's kind of the update as of today. I'll probably try to hit the gym a little bit later with my wife. I'll try to videotape it. I'm still really sore from my back day video, and from there we'll probably kind of go over meal prep Sunday. Okay guys, so I know I said I didn't want to eat out, but I end up getting a omelet from a breakfast place that my wife and I go to quite a bit. It's called B3. Check it out. So I got a Denver omelet, which is gonna have like ham, bell peppers, and these are eggs, not pasture raised, but nonetheless it's eggs. I asked for some avocado and they gave me a shit ton of avocado, which I'm really surprised about. I'm gonna use my salt and pepper for that. And then I ordered some fatty sausage links. And I also got a side of sour cream. And so this is pretty expensive. It was like $21. So it's not something I want to do every day, but because I only have one day off this week, it's gonna be so busy and I have so much to do today. I just didn't have enough time to cook and get everything else done. Plus I want to work out, so this is kind of the best thing I could do, and I'm gonna share this with my wife because it's actually a lot of food. Okay guys, sorry for looking like a hot mess. It's been a crazy day. Working yesterday really kind of threw the whole schedule, and it made things a lot harder than it had to be this week. I'm trying to finish up with a keto coffee for the end of the night. I'll show you guys what that looks like. I didn't really have a chance to videotape my meal prep Sunday for you guys, and I feel bad about that because I know that's where a lot of people struggle, and I know that was probably one of the main things you guys wanted to see today, so I apologize for that. But I basically just made some grass-fed burgers that I got earlier at Trader Joe's, and I also made a whole bunch of meatballs that I put cheese, onions, and mushrooms with low-carb pasta sauce. And then I'm gonna have to eat out twice this week because I have 2 different meetings with 2 different people to kind of go over a career in real estate. But you know, I end up working out, and today was chest and tricep day with a little bit of delts, shoulders. I also am kind of thinking of how I'm going to prepare myself for this upcoming Saturday. So this Saturday I'm going to float the river in Leavenworth, Washington with a whole bunch of friends. And when you float the river, you're out there for maybe 8 hours. It's gonna be kind of hard to not drink out there, not just because I want to, but also because of the peer pressure, and a lot of people kind of, they're just gonna give me a hard time being like, hey, why don't you have a beer, why aren't you drinking? And I'm gonna have to kind of say, oh, my stomach doesn't feel too well, or whatever excuse I end up coming up with. I also need to make sure that I cook a whole bunch of food prior and bring it with me, so that way in the morning, afternoon, and evening when I need to eat, I'll have healthy options and not have a plan, because if I end up going out in the middle of the night, I might end up having like a bratwurst hot dog or something, and that will just kind of throw me all off track. And I'm so close. At the end of next week, I'll be so close to the 30 days. So we'll check my ketones tomorrow. We'll see if it ends up going up. I was just so tired today though, and that's why it was hard for me to videotape everything, because I ended up taking like an hour-and-a-half nap. There's not much to recap for today. It was a pretty simple, good day. As far as tomorrow is definitely going to be a rest day. I'm super sore and I'm getting really tired and lethargic, so I'm starting to feel those overtraining symptoms we talked about in a few days prior video. But I'm just going to slam this keto coffee because it's about 15 till 10. So that means with my intermittent fasting tomorrow, I can't eat my first meal till 2 p.m., which should be a little bit easier this week than it was last week. I'm going to try to actually fast strictly with water, sparkling water, plain black coffee, or plain tea. I don't want to have any more energy drinks. I just don't think it's good for my stomach and my digestive system. And I want to do intermittent fasting the right way. I don't want to kind of cheat with sugar alcohols and all this caffeine abuse and everything like that. So I'll show you guys how I kind of work through that if I get headaches, or if I end up having like hunger pains, or if my digestive system improves, or whatever it may be. But you know, I'll just kind of update you guys throughout the day tomorrow.